started here, recording. Good. So
what do you do, Kesh, when the person doesn't live that close to you? So let's say it's another city. Like for us, it's a long, quite a large distances.
Theoretically, I can answer to this question, but practically, every one of us is good at something and not very good at something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not very good at building in a distance. I'm the best in building one-on-one when I meet someone. So I don't think I'm in the position to consult you about that, because you are better than me.
Mm-hmm.
What I do, how I build international business is I build someone in a close contact. We meet every day or every second day or whatever. Very often we meet, and I work with the person, shoulder to shoulder, until my points of the worldview is adopted by the person, or at least the good parts of it. And some of those partners that I trained, they are good at building in a distance. Like I have in the team Andrew Growing. He's extremely good at building in a distance. He can build countries in a distance. So I'm better at building shoulder to shoulder. So I work with the person until they are self-sufficient, and if they're good at building in a distance, they build it in a distance.
Mm-hmm.
So
let's say if the person, yes, but I mean, even in our in a purse,
mm-hmm.
we live far away from.
How far?
40 kilometers, 50 kilometers.
40 kilometers. We drive that distance. Sometimes then I drive, or we go with a partner to meet another partner.
Mm-hmm.
50 is not far away. I drive 100 kilometers to meet some people and to work with them. And I drove 300 to Latvia.
Mm-hmm.
So if the person is worth that, then we drive the kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Augulis, he doesn't drive. He builds with video conferencing. He's good at that. He likes it, and I don't. Well, I can do a training to you on the video, but to build a person, personally sponsor on the video, it's a bit challenging for me. I mean, I don't feel like I don't feel that natural, or maybe I don't feel that drive. When I see the person, it's like something turns on in me, and when I see the video, it's like just a video.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I'm just that way. Okay. Any other question?
What do you do with a person if he's done the test but is just ignoring, doesn't like the results, are unhappy because they think that they are very healthy and they don't believe? Probably.
Yeah, I have that one, at the moment.
Okay, let me answer that one. That has to do not with the person, but with your attitude and your worldview. So let me ask you, what's your responsibility in Zinzino? To retrain everyone on the planet as you wish, or to find people who are ready?
Find people who are ready.
That's correct answer. So you go as fast as you can to another person. When you find someone who is not ready yet, you just make the meeting as short as you can and go into another meeting.
But they done the test.
Amazing. They have to pay me 60 euros. That's what we do when we sell the test, one test. So they give me 60 euros and I say, bye-bye. When you're ready, maybe we talk.
I think we're really
That's what I did.
emotional as women. We get attached to people.
That's what happened to me. I made a test and I saw the test. The test was done, and she just literally, she don't come back to me, and I said, do you want to meet? Do you want to talk? You know, what we're going to do now? And she's like, not even like completely ignoring me.
How did you agree on doing the test?
I explained to her the balance concept. We actually met, and she was really interested, and she said, I would like to do the test. I would like to see, because she's already using some omegas.
Okay.
Actually see if those omegas works for her.
Okay.
So her
what did you agree? So you agreed on that you do the test and she can see the result, yeah?
Yeah, but we agreed as well that she would like to try. So also she asked me, can you send me information about the costs and everything? So I did that as well.
Okay.
And came the test. And the test was really bad, 21.5 to 1.
Okay.
But she's quite healthy living, and she's already have like healthy lifestyle, and she's using all different products as well. And the test was quite bad, but the timing was as well. She was moving in the same time.
Have you ever heard of a process called VPDCA?
No, what is that?
No.
I need you to know about this process before I proceed with the answer.
Yeah, what is it?
I will write it down. So this is what that means. Vision, plan, do, check, adjust, back to vision. Okay? So did you do well? Yes, you did well. What was your vision? Your vision was that everyone on the planet has to drink balanced oil. Good. What was the plan? The plan was that you will make the test, she will see the answer, and she is going to be willing to buy. That was the plan. Then you did that. Now you checked it, and you see that it did not happen, right? So we come to the part, what should we adjust for the next time so that you don't get into the same situation again, right? So let's return back to the vision. Did the vision change? Because of this incident, now no one has to drink oil on the planet. Is that correct? No. So everybody still has to drink the oil, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing in VPDCA is the plan, right? So can we change the plan? Oh yeah, we can change the plan. So what can we change in the plan? Well, maybe next time I would think maybe she was right. We did not agree what's going to happen if the test is bad and she doesn't want to buy. Did you agree on that?
No, didn't agree on that.
Ah, good. So then everything is according to your agreement. You just expected for plan A, and you did not talk about plan B. And plan B happened, and no one was ready for plan B, right? Maybe she was ready for plan B. Because when you talked to her, you said, okay, I do the test, we see the result. And her plan was, oh, nice. The test is for free. Nobody told me that I have to pay. Let's do the test, and then I will see if I want to buy or not. send me the info, right? So that's communication. Right. That's communication between you and her, and that's the plan that we might want to adjust, right? So what you want to do next time, you want, when you talk about the test, you say, okay, if we do the test, if I do a test to you, could we agree on this? If the test is good, well, then maybe you're free. I just invested the test, and then your test is good. You don't need any products. Well, if the person is, well, you can decide whatever you do when the test is good, right? But it would be a bit strange if you say, if the test is good, you pay me, right? But the probability is very low that the test is going to be good. So chances are that the test is going to be bad. So then you say, okay, if the test is bad, then you probably need the product, right? And they say, well, yeah, maybe. Okay, then you say, if you start as a customer, there's a test in the package, so you return the test to me, right? But if you don't start as a customer, could you pay me $60 for the test, because that's how much I paid for the test? Okay? And if the person says, okay, let's do that. So if the test is bad, I either become a customer or I pay you $60, right? Now chances are way higher than that you are going to get back your $60 than if you don't agree on that. It's still not 100%. There are going to be some people who will change their mind, right? There is another way to do it. You say, okay, can I do the test to you right now? They say, yeah, okay. And you say, if you become a customer later, then it's fine. I'm gonna get the test back. But if you are not gonna become a customer, then well, the test costs $60. Maybe you want to pay me $60 now. And if you become a customer, I return you $60 and you return me the test. In that case, even if she doesn't pick up the phone, you are fine. You got your $60, you go ahead. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on the agreement that you make. And if you make a bit lousy agreement, you get a bit lousy results, but it's still better than no results. Right?
Yeah.
So you did the right thing. You did VPDCA. You changed your plan. Now it's time to do the new plan, and then check and adjust.
You learn every time.
Absolutely. And be happy. Smile.
I'm still now she's gonna come back. She got no choice. I'm gonna go to her. So
then it's perfect.
Is like,
see, it's even better.
So the thing is, she just was moving, and kids, small baby.
But
involved as well.
But if she doesn't want to buy the product, here's what I would say in your case to her. When you meet her, yeah, you ask her, so did you decide, do you want to try Balance Oil? And if she says no, you say, that's a pity. Well, I leave you with the test because I made a lousy agreement with you last time. I bought the test for $60, but I did not agree with you that if the test is bad, you either become a customer or pay me $60. So let the test stay with you. I don't want the $60. And one of two things is going to happen. She either says, oh, no, I better pay you $60. Or she says, oh, thank you. But she feels a bit, like, oh, she's owing you something, right?
Hmm.
So maybe the probability is higher that she's going to become a customer one day. Or that she will give you something else that you need maybe one day because she owes you, right?
Yeah,
but
does.
don't ask for $60 from her.
Oh no, I wouldn't ask
Yeah.
for $60. No.
but share your VPDCA.
Yeah.
She's going to be happy about that.
Mm. Yeah, this was really good. I like this.
Okay.
VPDCA.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions?
Anna, do you have any questions?
So,
have you ever tried to? I have a question. Another one.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to contact like gyms? Any experience with the personal trainers or gyms or?
Yes.
What's the experience with those sporty people?
I just never tried to contact a gym. There was always some kind of a person.
Yeah.
He's contacting a gym. Sounds like talking to a wall or something.
Yeah.
So when we talk about structures like gyms or kindergartens or whatever, schools and so on, right?
Yeah.
You are never contacting a structure. You first of all got to realize you are contacting a person. And if the person is not the decision maker, if that person doesn't make decisions in that structure, that's the wrong person you are contacting. So first of all, you got to spot the person who makes the decisions in that structure, right?
Right.
Okay, and if that's the trainer, does the trainer make decisions in the gym?
No, of course, I would go for a gym owner or the person who runs the gym.
Okay, so that's a bit better. That's a bit better idea. So I see you started VPDCA process in your head, and it can be a real process or it can be imaginary process. You just imagined what would happen, and then you saw that your plan was lousy, and you changed your plan. You are not going to contact the trainer. You're going to contact the owner. Nice. Good. You're a fast learner.
I already contacted some owners. The process is on. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
so if you contact the owner, the deal should be win-win. Okay?
Yeah.
If they feel the deal is win-win, something good is going to happen. If they don't feel the deal is going to be win-win, nothing good is going to happen. So here's the win-win deal. Do you think, okay, first of all, let me ask you, if you believe that the owner of the gym is going to become a partner and he's going to register everyone in the gym for you, does that sound like win-win deal to an owner? It doesn't sound like a win-win deal, right?
No.
Because they see business in their gym and they don't see business in your bottles of oil, right?
Right.
Okay. So what's the win-win deal for the gym? So first of all, what I would talk to a gym owner is what's your what's your vision about the gym? Is it just the business or you want people to be healthy? If they say that's just the business, I don't care about people at all. That's one story, right?
Yeah.
If they say, no, I want people to be healthy, that's the reason I have a gym, right? That's totally different story. So that is called needs analysis. In the sales process, you first start with the needs analysis. You want to know their need. what do they need, right? If they just see the business and they don't care about people, they just need money. That's it. Everything else doesn't matter. If they want to help people, that's a different story. Their need is to help people to be healthy. So to communicate the idea right, and that has to do with every single meeting that you have. First of all, you talk about what do they need, and it's a bit tricky. It's a bit more well, not complicated. I would say it's a bit more tricky than just going to a person and asking, "What do you need?" That would be a bit too bold, right?
Mm.
So how do you do the needs analysis? You ask, so do you do sport yourself? Oh, yeah, I do sport myself. Ah, what do you eat? Oh, I eat this and that. Oh, do you take omega-3? Yeah, I take omega-3. I take this omega-3. Oh, all right. Why do you have the gym? Is it just because you want to do some sport, or you want to? So you ask many, many questions, right? That's how you find out what is the person after. What are they looking for? So once you know what they are looking for, you would be way better in communicating what you have. And how does that fit into their picture, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, how about this? One deal is that they become partners and they communicate the idea that they have no idea about to everyone. Another deal could be this. You say to them, how about that? I register you as partners, but I will do the rest of the work and you will get paid. Oh, they say, oh, that sounds like an interesting idea. Good. So could we do that? Could we make a picture that we shake hands and that this sport club started working together with Zinzino? And then we put it into your website, and then we write down that from that hour to that hour, Laura is going to be here and is going to communicate it and explain what it is. And she will stop, people who do sport maybe or after the training on the way out, and she will ask them a couple questions. And now you could ask, like someone who's walking out the training, you could ask, oh, could I stop you for a second? And they say, okay. And you say, do you take omega-3 supplements? And they say, oh, yeah, I take. And say, oh, have you heard that Norwegian scientists proved that they don't work? And they, really? How come? And you say, would you like to talk about it? And they say yes or no. They say, maybe I don't have time right now. Say, well, that's not the problem. We could agree on another time, and I could come to whatever place, or you could come to my place, whatever. Yeah, or they have time right now. So you say, okay, let's talk about it. And then you talk. And if they become customers, you register to that owner as a partner. How does that sound? Now the owner thinks like, okay, this way I will get another employee. Her name is Laura, and she's going to be working in my sport club as a nutritionist, right? That's what they see.
Right.
And they're going to be paid. So that's a better deal than asking them to do all the work. So that may work. And that's how.
So would you also do all the tests and explanation of the tests and follow up for the
everything? But you could do one more thing. You could invite the owner to those conversations. You say, hey, listen, if you are friends, especially, you say, hey, listen, whatever. What's the name of the owner of the club? Tell me, Laura.
Oscar.
You say, hey, Oscar, Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I'm going to be in the club and talking to the people. Would you like to come? Just join me for 15 minutes. And if Oscar says, oh yeah, I would love to see how you work. Oh, just come down and let's do it together. And if he comes, he might be sitting for an hour instead of 15 minutes because it's interesting. And then the next time you say, hey, I'm coming 2 o'clock, would you like to join? And maybe he says, oh yeah, it was so interesting last time. I want to know more. I'm coming. Or maybe he says, hey, come at 1 o'clock and we talk for an hour because I have some questions. So step by step, that Oscar may become a partner. Right?
Yeah, right.
So Hannah got a question because she can't on the phone.
Okay.
So what do you do with the partners when they don't want to follow the system?
Well, that's the same question.
They do nothing and don't follow the system.
That's the same question as do we have to retrain everyone on the planet, or do we have to find people who are ready? Well, in most of the cases, I try to communicate to them that there might be a better way to do the business. And if they don't listen, then I say, okay, do it your way, and let's talk about it in a week or in a month. And then when we talk in a month, I say, hey, I registered so-and-so customers. I registered 5 customers last week. And I had 2 new partners, and they just started. How is it going for you? And they say, oh my, that's crap. Nobody wants to listen to me, and it's going really bad. And I say, oh really? How come? So what did you do? And they explained what they did, and I said, oh, well, you still want to do it your way? Or would you like to do the way that you register 5 customers and start 2 new partners in a week? And if they say, I want to do it my way, oh, okay, let's talk in a month. You know, there's a joke about an old man who looked really young, and the man was really old, like 110 years, and looked really young. And the reporter was interested, how do you look that young? You know, what's the secret? And the old man replied, he said, I just never argue. And the reporter was like, huh, no, that cannot be true. You know, that's the only reason. And the old man said, well, if it cannot be true, that's probably not true. You got the idea?
Mm.
You never argue. Not true means not true. So I follow that old man's advice. I want to look young.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You like the answer?
What's happening in Lithuania regarding the customer educational events? Do you have the same similar way as in Latvia? Do you educate your customers in bigger events?
No. Well, that's I cannot say that's the best way, but you know, it depends on the strategy of a certain leader, right? As in Lithuania, I have many leaders who are self-sufficient. They build the business on their own, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and every leader has their own strategy. and I don't interfere with their strategies. They got to learn. They get to do VPDCA. If I use dictatorship and everyone has to do whatever I decide, then they have no VPDCA, right? Is that correct? Right? So what I learned that my business is expanding by me building leaders, right? Do you think I build leaders when I do customer training for 100 people? I'm not sure.
No.
Probably not. If I sit with the person and we do VPDCA together with that person, and I do all the meetings and I train the person and we talk about the meeting and I ask that person to do, to explain the idea to me, and I listen to them and I correct their mistakes, and we work shoulder to shoulder, day after day after day, they become leaders. Once they become leaders, they can build more leaders and get more customers, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I build the business.
Mm-hmm. Is it August your personal sponsored partner?
Who? August?
August. Yes.
Yes.
So you knew each other before?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And Jonas also, and many others.
Mm-hmm.
And now
So
Ina, last month, Ina became platinum. So Ina is my, let's say, newly sponsored partner. And now I work with her. And we both work in both legs of her, and we do everything we need to do to build her.
Mm-hmm.
So she became a platinum. When she becomes a diamond, she's gonna have like 600 to 1,000 customers. I can show you. Okay, let me show you this.
We have 5 minutes.
Yeah, we have 5 minutes. So let me show you this. So let's see. So Ina is, okay, let me see here. Customers, team customers, business center number 2. That's where we build customers together with Ina. All right? Look at that. This is 2017, the end of 2017, 543 customers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, 2 years later, okay, 1 year later is 1,000, right? That's double. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
1 more year later, 1,600. That's 1.5 times more, right? Plus 500 customers, plus 600 actually, right? So this is what we do with Ina. So tell me, if I educate customers in the events, would that be likely that I would get 600 new customers in 1 year?
Well, obviously you have a team in Latvia that has this kind of record, so every place is some different things.
Perfect. Then the answer is yes. Then my next question is, if I built Ina, would we get 600 customers in a year?
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes. So there are many ways to build the business. That's what I wanted to share with you. It's just the way you like to build the business. You rotate the VPDCA process and you find your own way. How do you build the business?
Mm-hmm.
Latvia found their way. Kesh found his own way. Augustus found his own way. Elena finds her own way. Australia finds its own way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you just check You have a vision, you plan, you do, you check, and you adjust. And whatever works, you stay. You stick with whatever works. If it doesn't work, you adjust. And if you
I
have
like that.
more,
That is good.
yeah, and if you have more than one method that works, choose whatever is closer to your heart, right? Like I told, Augulis builds over the distance, in a distance. And I build shoulder to shoulder because I like this, he likes that. So no problem. We both have results.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Kesh, for training.
You are very welcome. Yeah, the time is up.
Thank you so much.
Soon in Oslo.
Very soon.
Thank you.
Very soon in
See you in
Oslo.
Oslo.
Very soon. Okay. Thank you and
Thank
see
you.
you in
Enjoy
Oslo.
your day.
See ya.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye, girls. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.